In this video we will discuss about these NK cells are found in close proximity to the epithelial cells of tumor microenvironment of pancreatic cancer or pancreatic adenocarcinoma. So how they come out to these conclusions, we will discuss that thing in this experimental results that is presented in this figure. So in the first figure is combined in the top two figure on the left hand side. Here we can see that the epithelial cells, and this is the pseudo image from the IMC, and here we can see that the epithelial cells are shown in the pink color and the yellow colors are shown for NK cells, and we can see that the yellow colors are seems to be overlap with this epithelial cells, that is a pink color. So this indicates that epithelial cells seems to be in close proximity with the NK cells, or NK cells are present in the epithelial cells of the tumor microenvironment of pancreatic cancer. In order to validate this, they did the immunofluorescence of the epithelial cells and also the NK cells. So here the things are pretty much more clear that the NK cells are seems to be found in the epithelial cells, or NK cells are present in the epithelial cells of the tumor microenvironment. After that, they what they did is they did this neighbor analysis, where they group the cells based on the characteristics or based on their distance from the epithelial cells, and what they are able to find out is that uh, the neighboring cluster 2, 6 and 4 are found to be have more this of this NK cells, more of this NK cells. Oh no, this class 2, 6 and 4 are found to be in close proximity to the epithelial cells. This is what they have find out, and when they check these three clusters, they are able to see that the NK cells populations are higher in those cases compared to its corresponding CD4 plus and CD8 plus cells. So from this it indicates that the NK cells are seems to be more important, and they are found in close proximity to the epithelial cells. After that, they check, and apart from this they also find out that the neighboring group 4 has more of the immune cells populations compared to the other group, that is on the populations number group number 2 and 6. And thereafter they did the comparisons of different kind of immune cells, and wanted to see which of them are correlated to each other, and they are able to see that these NK cells populations uh, NK cells populations are more closely related to the this fibroblast, more closely related to the fibroblast. So this indicates that these NK cells are present within the tumor microenvironment, mainly in the fibroblast region. And thereafter they did this relative distance test, relative distance analysis compared to the NK cells. And here also they see that the epithelial cells has the minimum relative distance to the NK cells compared to the other immune cells, and the closest distance between NK cells and the fibroblast cells are seems to be found. So here these NK cells are seems to be like different categories of NK cells, that is NK cells either in proliferative nature or in active cells, or these NK cells belongs to the This NK cells belongs to the this newly recruited immune cells when this tumor is detected. So, but these NK cells seems to be closely found in terms to the epithelial cells, and they also did this network analysis, and there they are able to see that the NK cells are been closely surrounded by this fibroblast. NK cells are being closely surrounded by this fibroblast, which is SMA positive fibroblast, and they are widely separated by the CD4 plus T cells, that is uh, CD4 plus T cells, that is 26 CD4 plus T cells, that is 26, and also they are widely separated by this FAV plus fibroblast. So this here also we can see that close relationship between NK cells, close relationship between NK cells and the epithelial cells. So this all this further indicates, and in the penalty, the if we see the relationship between the NK cells proliferative and the epithelial cells, that is uh, here we are not able to, yeah, this is the epithelial cells. We can see that there is, it's a red in color, indicates that the N, NK cells that are proliferative in nature are more commonly found in the epithelial regions or near the epithelial cells. So all this together indicates that NK cells are in close proximity to the epithelial cells in the tumor microenvironment of the PDAC. And all these analyses are done from the patients who are affected with this pancreatic adenocarcinoma. So I hope you understood how they validate their, or how they come to this point that NK cells are in close proximity to the epithelial cells of the tumor microenvironment. If you need to understand more about this topic in detail, you can go through the reference that has been provided in the description. That's all for this video. Thank you for your time.